Good morning and happy Monday and welcome to Introduction to Health Science. My name is Megan Landry. I'm going to be your instructor for the fall semester and I look forward to walking our way through the material together. My goal is to occasionally do these videos. I'd love to say I can get them done every week, but I'm teaching a lot of classes, so I don't know if that makes sense. And honestly, there's some weeks that it's kind of the same as every other week. But there are weeks where there's different things that I want to point out, so be looking for these videos from time to time. If you are new to Brightspace, please make sure you do the Brightspace orientation. It's going to take you a couple hours to do it, but it's going to be important because there's an expectation that once you're in the class, you know what you're doing, and we kind of hit the ground running with things you're going to be doing next weekend. So when you log in, it's going to look a little bit like this. Make sure you always review the announcements. This is where I'm going to put like the latest information, updates, things that I want you to know about. But other than that, where you want to go is where it says content. This is kind of the most important thing. And then on the left-hand side, it's going to show you all the information that's available to you. Always make sure you review the overview and syllabus. This is where this class's syllabus is posted. There's a table of contents, which is basically a laundry list of everything in the class. That's there for you, but no need to look at it right off the bat. The welcome and start here information is going to be information that's going to help you through the class. So not the content, but how to prepare for the class, some tips about how to do a good discussion board, and some tips on writing, APA format. So this is going to be imperative because you will be held to a certain standard for APA. A link here for some free software that will make things easier for you, especially if you're new to SMCC or online learning. And then we kind of get down here to the course content. And it's organized by modules for the most part in this class. It's one module per week. It's not the case for every class, so just be careful. And just another quick thing to point out before I get into the Module 1 information. Down here it says Research and Project Resources. This, you don't need to worry about it the first week. It'll be open the whole class, but this is where you're going to want to go when it's time to do the research paper or one of the projects. This is where you're going to find information on how to do those. And then down here is Help and Tutoring. The Tutoring Center is open this semester. It's going to be an online format, so it's still available. And then there is a web-based tutorial tutoring option too. So there's links in there, especially if you're new to college level writing. I would recommend that you check that out, do your papers early, submit them. The papers are definitely the number one thing people get hung up on in this class. So going back to Module 1, let's take a look at what's going on this week. So there's a welcome, and you just basically start at the top and you click your way down. Always look at the work for the week link. This is going to have a good snapshot of what you actually need to do, because I know that the screens can get overwhelming and all the links and all the clicks. So this is a good way to look for a snapshot of what you actually need to do this week. To go along with your reading is the chapter PowerPoint slides. So these are the PowerPoint slides that are produced by the textbook publisher. This week we'd like you to do an introduction discussion board post so we all get to know one another a little bit better. So this is the link to do that. You would click right here on this hyperlink. And then we're going to dive right into Module 1 discussion. You're going to watch the video, and then you're going to post. You need to post at least 100 words, and then reply to 2 of your peers. Make sure you are also looking at the syllabus for requirements around discussion board posts. They are graded. I do take them seriously. So then you're going to have a Chapter 1 quiz. Again, make sure you're looking at the syllabus for the details about that. And the deadlines are also going to be in the syllabus, so check those out. As far as late grades go, I don't typically accept late grades. I think the syllabus says for papers, every class is different, so I have to remember for papers, it's 5 points off a day if you submit it late. But whatever the syllabus says, follow that. If you have something that comes up that you aren't going to be able to submit your work on time, please let me know ahead of time and we can kind of negotiate something. We have to try to stay as tight to the schedule as possible. If you get behind, it snowballs very quickly, and I see that being a barrier to students being able to get through the class. So again, typically I don't accept late work. The papers, I think it says 5 points off a day, so that goes down quickly. But follow the syllabus and reach out to me if you have an extended reading situation before the before the grade is due. Otherwise, you can reach me at my email address, which is mlandry@smccme. I think it's an edu, but it's in the syllabus as well. I will check my emails every day. I won't always have an answer for everything every day, but I will let you know what's going on. On that note, have a great day, and I look forward to getting to know all of you a little bit better virtually.